This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
I forgot to change my mic from using my headset to my snowball, so my voice quality should sound better. Emblematic of the Seraphane and their sponsors, this insignia seems to follow wherever Mobius and his henchmen rear their heads. I recalled that most accurately from my travels with the Nemesis, one of Mobius's diversions, lost to memory. Perhaps it may open my way to tracking him down and extracting the answers I require. That must be something new that they added. I don't remember this little bit of trivia added in the last game, so... Must have been something they decided to add in the remaster. Which is, it's kind of handy. Now this is where I started, right? Yeah, this is where I started. Why am I back at the beginning? So I'm supposed to go through here, then. More of these shades. Trying to remember buttons. I'm still used to controls from Soul Reaver 2. I'm hoping I haven't missed any of those yet. I'll be quite miffed when I get to the end of this game and find I'm missing any. my meal.
Malik, the great Sarafan warrior. I had met him before. His sword and shield seemed to have gone astray.
Okay, there we go. I'll remember how to do that little trick. Sanguine Censure. Once an opponent is flung helpless in the air, I can follow suit, catching them before they fall, carving their flesh and bone within a second. Okay, I know I've been in here before. Okay, looks like we're making progress.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Mobius is...
in the tower.
They could even bother to animate his fingers. I always find that hilarious. There we go. Of course. One thing I always thought was kind of an interesting perspective to reflect their Kain and Raziel's personalities is Raziel likes to slink into a room, to sneak in. Kain just fucking kicks down the door down like daddy's home. Okay. Oh, this fucking camera. Can't be the only reason why I come over here, right? I mean, oh, hold on. Nope. Turn around. Turn around. There you go. Okay, block puzzle. Okay, how the fuck? I need to try and. There we go. Hold on, let me grab that tablet first. Earn Kain's skin, pay nobleman. Oh, right. I don't think I can change it from here. I think it has to be done in the main menu.
Malik's missing shield. I hated to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress.
The owner of the shield I knew too well. Malik. Let me actually do it in his act. I have a passable version of his voice. The owner of the shield I knew too well. Malik. The Seraphan warrior priest and guardian of conflict, who, after feeling the circle of 9 in his duties, was captured and imprisoned in his own suit of armor. Returning this object to Malik's statue may further my own goals within the stronghold. The Shades at that point, all they're doing is that they're just being a nuisance. even know if I'm going the right way. I don't think I am. It is so easy to get turned around in this game. It really is. The camera doesn't help. Okay, no, I guess I'm not going that way. So I got the balance emblem. Oh, no, I'm back here again. Okay, damn it. Yeah, that has to be the wrong way. That's where I came in, I think. There we go. Come on. Oh. Why am I facing that way for? Reacting to something over there. Ah, these guys. No, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to go that way. You can join them.
Malek's sword belonged in his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its proper place.
Although I had only met with the edge of this... Although I had only met at the edge of his beloved polearm in person, it seems Malek's versatility as a warrior exceeded the credit I had previously given him. A shame this hidden adaptability of his never carried over to the battlefield of wits. Bygones aside, returning this object to his statue may further my own goals. I mean, is there any tablets over? No. Nothing over there.
The way to the tower now lay open before me. I looked forward to finding Mobius and resuming our conversation.
Get him!
Let's see if there's anything up here first. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to find a missing emblem over here, too, it would appear. Playing as Kain is so much fun. Well, that's poor craftsmanship. Wait a minute. Right? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm supposed to go. Wait, no, this is the way I came, right? Okay. I think. Wait a minute. No, no. This blade is of ornamental. This blade. Sorry. The blade of this ornamental sword is dull and seemingly useless. Yet upon its hilt is emblazoned an identical pair of swords. If I locate this one's twin, I may be able to open the few remaining paths closed to me. How these pathetic Seraphim love their games. Okay. I don't think I have the right thing to open this up yet. Oh wow, look at all that over there. So many victims. Infernal Sundering. Upon slamming the serpentine blade of the Reaver onto my adversary, the resulting force will blast the pathetic body into the very ground beneath. You interrupt my meal. There we go, this is what I was looking for.
Curious. This artifact, joined with the relic I discovered earlier, appeared to be but one fragment of a larger emblem. This shard was endowed with elemental fire, enhancing both the Reaver and my telekinetic powers.
I really don't know how Mobius gets through this. I mean, he doesn't particularly look like very spry for his old age. He must have another way of getting around other than fiddling around with those.
Here you are at last. I see you found a fragment of the balance emblem. This will be of even further use to you, if you can find the other three. Now, shall we?
Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Mobius?
You cannot kill me. We both know that this is not how or when I die.
Death is not the only possible outcome.
Your delusions of fulfilling the vampire's foolish prophecies have badly distorted your judgment. And Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think.
So, you prevented Raziel's soul from entering the Reaver. Do you believe for a moment that by this you have averted your fate? Or his? Or that of Nosgoth itself? Your manipulations are pathetic.
Yet Raziel retains his free will, and that's what frightens you, isn't it, Mobius? You cannot see his path, and so you cannot control it.
And neither can you. Yes, Raziel is shrouded from us, but we see the ripples of his potential actions, and every path he might choose leads to the same outcome. He will kill you, Kain. In sparing Raziel, you have written your own death sentence.
You still have not answered the question I came to ask. Where is Raziel?
He is not, in a true sense, here. Not now.
Don't try my patience, Mobius. What have you done with him?
He is contained. In time, it may be safe to release him. His destiny must be completed. He will enter the sword. But until that time, he is dangerous. Far more dangerous than you could understand.
And your incontrovertible evidence?
The answers are plain, if you know where to look. Go west of the pillars. There you will find a testament, written in stone.
But stones, too, can lie.
I mean, yeah, he does have the ability to teleport, so that's probably how he avoids having to deal with those damn platforms. So this must be the council room where the 9 meet. Good thing I'm looking around to check for any collectibles. Is that related to handling his health bar? Because, well, I mean, I guess not all that much different how the original was handling it, but I mean, that kind of looks a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie.
The pillars of Nosgoth stood pristine against the horizon. To the west, I would find the enlightenment Mobius felt I lacked.
I don't think there's anything I'm missing. I don't see any tablets, so... Okay. Guess I'm done here. I hope I got everything.
There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.
I must be at full health. Like, doesn't really look like it, but...
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it.
Thought I might be able to jump up there. Damn it. Make sure I'm not overlooking anything. With how the camera angle is around here, it's it'll be easy to miss things like those little tablets or the correct path. I was stuck on that tombstone there for a bit. There we go. Still can't go through there, though, because it is a door that I cannot open right now. Give me one moment. All right. Okay.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the moldering corpse within. As I neared, I felt a distinct spiritual pull, and the closer I approached, the more that pull intensified.
Okay. There we go.
In the end, it was not difficult. I projected myself down into that tomb and found myself reborn into the material world. It was a loathsome vessel, but with an effort of will, that too could change.
don't see anything around here to collect.
These gargoyles quickened as I drew near, triggering the door to close. I would need to find some means of approaching the door without being observed.
Says she won't go near the place.
I tell you, the pillars are haunted.
Haunted?
I heard a woman's voice talking and moaning, and there was no one there.
How many vampires have you killed? And you can't face down one ghost?
I knew who these were. Vampire hunters, scouring the countryside, destroying what had once been my kind.
My God, what is that? A vampire or a demon?
Where?
Here.
Get him!
Quickly! No mercy.
I foul beast! Die, foul beast!
These were Mobius's hunters, mercenaries enlisted in his crusade to exterminate the vampires. His insignia was unmistakable. But this meant I'd been captive in the underworld for centuries. I had lost 500 years. Then I knew what ghost it was that haunted the pillars. Ariel, the specter of the murdered Balan's guardian. Perhaps she could provide the answers I sought. But first I would have to find a way out of this cemetery. This temple's facade hinted at some ancient vampire origin, for it bore the sign of the Reaver and was marked with the elemental symbol of light. The mystery of the Reaver might be answered within, but this edifice was too high for me to reach.
Yeah, so I mentioned at the end of the last game about a little bone I had to pick with this game, and that is apparently somehow Razio lost his attunements to the elemental reavers he had previously. So in this game, I'll have to go and regain them. So that means that the ancient vampires had constructed... Oh, wait, hold on, I need to get that. That means the ancient vampires had constructed elemental forges for four of the elements twice.
Fallen hero, renegade and traitor. What is this? How do you know me?
Razia, what are you? Why should they know your name? You are nothing.
It seemed my method of entering the physical realm was not altogether original. But where had these beings come from?
So I'm missing an item here. That's where I came out at. The fucking camera. There we go. Okay. So I need a shield to put in there, huh? Okay. There's a Wheel of Fate over there. Good thing I came down here. Okay, I'm a bit confused right now. Checkpoint activated. Wait, oh, I didn't think to go up apparently. There it is. While I can do a passable Kain, I can't do Raziel. This oversized stone shield is carved with innumerable eyes. It appears to merely be decorative in nature and probably designed to be placed upon a pedestal or in the hands of a statue before it was misplaced.
This edifice, marked with the elemental light symbol, was clearly much older than the ruins in the rest of the cemetery. The door was far too high to reach, and to open it, it seemed the Reaver would need to be imbued with the power of darkness. Clearly, I had more to accomplish before I could discover what lay within.
Perforate carcass. This technique allows me to definitely roll and pass my foes' defenses and deliver a series of blindingly quick lunges. Oh, you came out of nowhere, didn't you? Now, one thing that they did seem to take out in this version of the game from the last game is that you no longer need, or rather, you can't take the weapons of your enemies anymore. It's not needed. And the Soul Reaver no longer gets overly aroused. So you don't have to deal with that leeching on your life force anymore. What the fuck? How the hell did I miss? How the fuck did I miss that? Oh, damn it. I'm going to reset back to the last checkpoint rather than trying to figure out how to go around again, because fuck that shit. There we go. At least they got rid of that, you know, whatever it was, music whenever you open up these damn doors.
As I stepped through, I felt a sense of displacement, as some arcane sorcery transported me away.
Stargate SG-1.
This was truly some ancient ruin of a vampire civilization. Perhaps here I would finally decipher the riddle of my destiny.
Stargate, one of the few shows, no matter where they went, even into other galaxies, every single human being they ever encountered speaks English. For some reason. At least they don't have a way of explaining it away like they do in Star Trek, where they have a universal translator.
Throughout these ruins, I found murals depicting the seminal events of vampire history. These scenes commemorated a great war between the ancient vampires and their rivals. In triumph, they banished their adversaries from the world, and raised the pillars as the lock that binds them. The image of the Reaver was inscribed throughout this place, always depicted with reverence. The vampire's holy weapon was destined to be borne by their prophesied hero, for whom it was forged. But if this was my destiny, why had the Reaver tried to consume me? This scene depicted the appointment of the original vampire guardians, each summoned to serve when the pillars were raised. Each guardian is aligned to the principle of the pillar he serves, and the balance guardian is the axis of them all.
Okay, that's water symbol right there.
At last it was done. The Reaver was forged with darkness. As I felt this new power coursing within the Wraithblade, I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
And of course now, we don't have to go to those fonts anymore. Just change our Reaver. Fuck, come on. I haven't seen one of those tablets in a while. Oh, great, there's more of those shades up there. Now I have to find a way to reactivate that portal. Probably check these chambers, and there might be a tablet in these rooms I'm missing. I don't know, but I did end up in the ether there for a second. Forgot about that. I will be right back. Okay, let's get back to it.
Ah, at last I had the means to confound those gargoyles in the mausoleum and discover what lay behind that mysterious door.
Oh, wrong Reaper. I do like the design of the new locks a lot better than the original ones. And also, you don't need to be at full health at shift anymore. Huh.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
Wait a minute. What? I don't remember him being drawn with bangs originally. That's weird. Oh, that's right. I can't pick it up yet. Unless it appears differently because I'm in the spectral realm. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. It does. Wonder what that's. I don't know that. I never noticed that originally. And look, it's not all that different from the original version. It looks like they touched up a bit more. This heavy crest I found in Kain's mausoleum is gilded with his family heraldry. Perhaps it might afford me a way deeper into this long-abandoned cemetery. Phantasmal Tempest. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. What am I missing here? Ah, I see. It's up there. The surface of the small crystalline orb is covered in the geometric arching of perfect interlocking facets. The orb itself occasionally pulls and catches surrounding light, causing it to faintly glow, as if yearning to be placed in direct sunlight. Oh, you don't say. You mean like in a pedestal, like here?
Again, I experienced that odd sense of displacement as I was transported to the vampire ruin once more. But this chamber was different than the first. In their defeat, the vampire's enemy retaliated with a terrible curse, afflicting the vampires with a bloodthirst that turned their once noble race into ravenous predators. This curse plunged the vampires into despair and apparently drove many to madness and self-annihilation. What was it that so devastated them that they were driven to suicide?
And of course, there's a symbol for fire. Keeping the lookout for any tablets. Okay, that must be where I come up from. At least these are a lot easier to get to than their previous ones were. Oh shit.
I had succeeded. The Reaver was forged with the power of light, and now my way was clear. I would seek out Ariel at the pillars and see if she could enlighten me.
I hate these guys. They get harder as the game goes on. Ow. Oh, there's one. Angel of Death, good. I forgot to read that. Is it in my... hold on here. Dark Chronicle... No. I'm done here. I need to get up to the other level so I can hit those orbs. I know you guys aren't very bright, but come on.
I have the means now to depart the cemetery. I only needed to find the gate that would send me on my way.
I must be finding those tablets are roughly around the same rate, because I unlocked one of Kain's skins about the same time of playing as him, so I must be finding them in pretty equal measure. I just hope that I'm finding all of them, because as you guys have no doubt seen, it can be quite easy to overlook like a little, well, overlook a little nook somewhere and miss one of those. Oh no, it doesn't erase all the progress. It just, no, it does reset. Okay, what does this one do? A blinding flash, okay. And of course it acts as a light source, which is quite handy. Sorry guys, I don't have time to play with you today. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and darken that one. And
At last, the gate yielded to the powers of light and darkness with which the Reaver had been forged. The way to the pillars was open.
alright, well, this is where I'm going to be ending this session. So, thank you guys for watching.